Hi, my name is Carrie Morgan and I'm a yoga teacher.
My name is Dr. Chloe Costigan and I'm a physical therapist, and we are the co-creators of the PrePose Method.
This is week 3 in our CROW series using the PrePose Method. If you missed parts 1 and 2, go to preposemethod.com to watch our amazing videos.
That's right. So in week 1, what we did was we focused on the flexibility needed in the hip and the spine to attain the position of CROW. Then in week 2, we focused on the strength needed in the hip and spine in order to maintain the position of CROW. And now in week 3, we're going to focus on putting it all together. We're going to focus on the coordination needed in CROW pose. Why does that matter? You need to be able to coordinate the flexibility and the strength in order to be able to get yourself in the proper position for CROW, so then you can maintain balance and stability.
Now we're going to combine and coordinate spinal flexion and hip flexion in something that we lovingly call CROW crunches. All right, Chloe's going to set her hands like chaturanga to start. She's going to bring her knees over her hips, and then she's going to practice hip flexion first. Make sure you do it in exactly this order. So step 1 is to bring the thighs as close to the trunk and the upper arm as you can. On an exhale, Chloe's going to practice spinal flexion by curling her tailbone in and lifting her head and shoulders off the mat. Good. Chloe's going to come back to the starting position, and then she's going to do that 9 more times. Hip flexion, spinal flexion, she's curling up, pubic bone to navel, bottom of rib to waist, and then she comes back toward the starting position. And we'll do 1 more. Chloe's going to bring her knees as close to the outer upper arm, thighs are moving toward the trunk, she's curling up, and then she can come down. So 3 sets of 10 CROW crunches. The next step is that we're going to come into a supine Bakasana. So now we're in the shape of Bakasana, but we've taken gravity out of the equation. So we'll come up in the same way. Chloe's going to bring her knees over her hips. She's going to make her chaturanga arms. First, she'll find hip flexion by sliding her thighs as high up on her upper arms as she can. On an exhale, she'll curl in, and this time she's actively moving her upper arm bones into her legs, and she's pressing her legs into her upper arm bones. This is going to give her a little more strength and stability. She's doing her best at keeping that dome shape, and then she's going to come down. You're going to practice supine Bakasana 3 times. See if you can maintain at least 5 to 10 breaths each time. All right. So we are now ready for Bakasana. Chloe and I are going to take you into Bakasana by moving you through Malasana, which is a low squat, and I think you'll see why in just a moment. So Chloe, can you walk your hands back in line with your knees? Keeping her toes tucked, she's going to bring her buttock back toward her heels, and then the heels come down and Chloe's in this beautiful Malasana. We like to start here because, as you can see, Chloe's in pretty deep hip flexion right now, and she's doing a beautiful job of spinal flexion. We're going to remember everything we did in supine Bakasana, so Chloe's going to start to squeeze her knees into her arms, pubic bone to navel. Then she's going to set her hands, and as she starts to come forward, she's maintaining that beautiful rounding with the hip flexion. Gorgeous Bakasana. And I think she's going to stay all day.
If you want more PrePose, you can join us for our December 8th workshop at the Yoga Loft. It's at 12:30, from 12:30 to 2:30, and we're going to be working on headstand, and it's headstand for everyone. So come see how the PrePose Method can teach anyone how to work toward headstand.
And if you want to practice a lot more PrePose and go to Italy, Chloe and I are doing a yoga retreat to Umbria, Italy, June 15th through 22nd, 2019. So if you are interested in the workshop or coming to Italy with us, go to our website, www.thepreposemethod.com.
Thanks.